This is a reading for Pisces. So if Pisces is your sun, moon, or Venus rising, this is a general reading for you. So take what resonates and leave the rest. I will be offering again for the month of December a 30-minute personal reading selected from people who either write a comment or subscribe. And I will be able to, I will select one from the total of those two groups, and that will be randomly selected. Please also consider liking if you like the video. So subscribe, like, or put a comment. That helps the logarithms. The channel's then increasing in size. I'm up to 108 subscribers, and after this weekend I will have 500 videos that I have posted since July. So I have cut and shuffled the cards. I will be offering also what I call the holiday market readings price, which is actually a third of the price of that I normally charge, and it was the price that I charged during the holiday markets that I had a table and provided readings. So for 15 minutes it's 10 euros or $11, and for half an hour, 30 minutes, it's 20 euros or $22. And the information's down below. There'll be a link for PayPal, and there'll also be my email. And I'm putting a donate button for PayPal on the channel. If you want to support the channel, it is greatly appreciated. And that will be there. Please let me know how this resonates with you, how my readings are resonating with you. This helps me to provide quality readings, and I like the feedback because I want to provide the best readings that you can have. I think, and I'm going to pull 2 oracle cards at the end. If you want to be notified when the readings, the tarot readings come out, the videos, please consider subscribing and hitting the notification. I will be putting out this weekend the videos for next week. Then I'll have the videos for the month of January, and the 2024 videos for each sign will be coming out. So I have shuffled the cards. I'm cutting the cards. Nina's right here if you hear her. That scratching in the background is Hope fluffing up the floor. That's my 15-year-old blind deaf dog that I adopted 3 or 4 months ago. That was, I don't know if they, he was at a grocery store, in Portugal, blind. I don't know if his owner, something happened to the owner, because he has been used to being an outside dog, but he's housebroken, but he wants to be out at 6 in the morning and loves being in the courtyard. So anyway, that's him fluffing the floor. So the very first card is you in your world. Look at that. So Pisces, your reading is about you in the middle of your world, crossed over about moving forward. The Chariot. At the base of it is 10 of Swords, very good. Crowning you, the broken heart. Queen of Pentacles is behind you. The Moon. King of Swords. 7 of Cups. 4 of Swords. Ace of Swords. With the Page of Wands. 4 of Swords. 2 of Swords. Queen of Wands. King of Swords. 8 of Swords. 9 of Swords. Emperor. Justice card behind you. 10 of Pentacles. Crossed over by Temperance. and the Ten of Swords with the Hermit. You have 2 tens, which means completion of a cycle. And you have the 3 of Swords with the Emperor. That's what's on your mind. I would say, looking at this, we're completing the cycle during this week. It's a completion week. This week, Mercury is in retrograde, which I have really been hit with that. Delays. It has to do with delays, communication, computers. Don't be real careful signing contracts. It has to do with all that, with the communication. We also have the winter solstice this week. This is a good time to release that which doesn't serve you. And there are ceremonies that you could participate in your local community, or there are things on YouTube, Zoom that you could participate in. Letting go of what doesn't serve you, letting go of any negativity, you can do by burning them on a piece of paper, or putting it, don't you bark, in a stream, or releasing to the universe. As you're releasing to the universe, be sure to transmute it into positive, because we want positive energy going to the universe. So transmute it. As I send to the universe, I transmute this into positive to be used any way that it needs to be used for the betterment of the universe and others. And I channeled that. So, and we also have, we're going from Sagittarius to Capricorn. So there's a change in the energy now that we're now in the Capricorn. So your reading is about you in the middle of you are the world. Your world has now come to you, and you are the Chariot, moving on. You're moving on in your world. After a period of stagnation, you're able to move on. And 10 of Pentacles, completion of a cycle of happy conclusions. Could be money, could be festivities, but it's a completion. If you look at this, it looks like a celebration. We've got children playing in the background. We have a couple with a child. We have the dog. We have the pentacles, the money. So it is like a happy celebration, conclusion, and abundance. And it's abundance in life. It isn't just money, but it's abundance in family, abundance in celebration, and abundance in relationships. Crossed over by Temperance. So what that's saying is be temperate when you're celebrating. I know that sounds sort of... when you are the 10 of Pentacles, do not neglect that which is around you. Do not make unwise decisions. For example, offers that could get you off track, whether that be overindulgence, inappropriate behavior, the notorious office parties, and so it's saying be temperate, and I always heard about those office parties, but I was the good ones over there talking to my female co-workers. Okay, so then at the base of it is the 10 of Swords, ending that difficult cycle, even though you felt a really restrictive situation that was on your shoulders. It's the end of that. Whatever it was if it was work, or if it was relationship, it was the environment, it could be family relationships, it's ending. But you have two tens. You have the 10 of Pentacles and the 10 of Swords. But this, I get a sense that someone felt very, very overburdened, and it was almost, I feel it in my shoulders and I feel it in my heart, that this situation was almost making you sick. sick with heartache. And then you've got the Three of Swords, sick with heartache, disappointment. I almost feel someone's tears also. So it was a very, very hard situation for you, that you felt you had great hope, that, anticipation of a path of how it would turn out, and it didn't. And through that you felt defeated. And but that's over. And then you are looking for higher guidance, the Hermit. You're like taking a break and assessing, what was the lesson that you learned from that? And here you are, sort of by yourself with, the other Hermit card. He's got the Lantern, looking for the truth. And I think this is you looking for the truth. What is the truth? What is your truth? That's what you're looking there. What is the lesson that you learned through this experience? Our life lessons, we learn them, and if we don't learn them, they become harder, and then we have to try to, we have to learn it. And then I talk about the 2x4. If we didn't learn the lesson, we got hit by a 2x4. I think that for me, I'm in the life lesson with the 2x4. It's like pay attention, pay attention. And so I'm having my, really hard life lesson right now. But I'm learning it, so I don't have to repeat it, which is good. Learn the lesson so you don't have to have a harder lesson. So with this, you are, looking for your inner truth. Because behind you is the Queen of Pentacles and the Justice card. The Queen of Pentacles is usually a woman of esteem in the community who is well thought of, has money, position, and the Justice card. It could be a decision. It could be you as the Queen of Pentacles and a decision. It could be a legal situation. It could be a decision that you made or a decision that someone else made. I would say, given that we also have crowning you the Emperor and the Broken Heart, see, I look at the Emperor as a ruler, a balanced ruler who makes decisions from a position of authority, ruling, or a government agency, or someone in the government. And then this is a broken heart, and it could be a decision behind you that broke your heart, or it could be the Emperor. It could be a situation that maybe you worked in a government entity, or the government entity made a decision about you, but it's something about the government and you have a broken heart about it. It could be a legal situation. It could be a domestic situation of, child support, for example, or inheritance, or a court case, or money, that a decision was made about in a court. But you're feeling, heartbroken, or it could be, a divorce. But it's some sort of, or it could be that the Emperor is a person and you're heartbroken about something with him. So a person, or a government, or a job. Because crown ahead of you is looking for higher guidance and the Nine of Swords. This, again, is feeling betrayed. Whatever the situation was, whether it was work, court, relationships, you feel very betrayed. Again, I get the Ten of Swords. Here we have the Nine of Swords. Whatever the situation was, and the you have the Three of Swords. Whatever that situation is, which is, you're past it, or you're going to be past it, and you're looking for the higher guidance, taking a break. It was very hard on you emotionally, and you felt very hurt by it. It's time for self-healing, a time to forgive yourself if you had any role. It's self-love, self-forgiveness, forgiveness of others. Forgiveness of others is for your benefit. You forgive them and you move on. And that, is what the forgiveness is about. And then you're looking for your higher guidance. What was the lesson? What was the lesson? Because you have your King of Swords. Again, this is a person who is a person of authority, and you felt that you couldn't move forward. It could be a relationship, it could be work. You felt that you didn't have any options. You felt bound by that. So it's all related to a decision that was made, your broken heart with the Emperor and the King of Swords and the Eight of Swords. You got the swords and you've got all this energy about either an organization or a person or a government or some sort of legal decision. But then you move out of that situation. It goes away because it's done. Because you have the two cups. Because the two tens. Because you have the Seven of Cups. This is looking at what is going to happen in your future. You don't know what it's there for. You don't know what's under the cups. You don't know what your options are. That's why you're meditating. That's why you look at the Hermit. And manifestation, reaching to the heavens to manifest what you want. You're going into your nest to heal your heart. And you don't know what you're going to do. So see, the Seven of Cups, you're still pondering. And you're still thinking here with the Two of Swords. What am I going to do? What am I going to do? What's my choices? And here I'm going to go into my nest. I don't want to get out of my nest, but what am I going to do? And then the final outcome is, look at this. You have, clarity. The ideas come to your mind and a message that's going to make you feel free. It's going to give you the direction you need. It's like, oh, yeah, that's where I'm supposed to go. So it's indecision, followed by it's hurt, indecision, introspection, in touch with your higher guidance, and then a clarity of what direction to go and movement forward. And that is all this week, Pisces. You have a lot of movement, but isn't that great at the end of the year that you are starting a new chapter for 2024. Now let's pull a couple of cards, and please hit the like if this resonated with you, and I'd really appreciate your support of the channel. And we're going to pull 2 oracle cards. Yes, Nina, and yes, Nina is cold when she's in here. She's usually in my lap under a blanket with her little head poked out. Yes, don't you, Nina? And she is 11 now. Okay, aren't you? And let's pull a card for Pisces and Pisces right here. In prayer, I commune with the universe as my dearest friend. And this is just another way of the Hermit card. And the Moon. This is through meditation, and this is number 44, which is a master number. There. In prayer, I commune with the universe as my dearest friend. You are never alone, and there's always a sacred space and conversation between you and the divine source, God. This divine intelligence is within you, and you are in constant co-creation. You can always release your dreams, hopes, and wishes to this holy presence. It is up to you how and what you need to create this sacred conversation with no middle hands or need to follow a specific ritual or prayer. Okay. And let's pull. Are you getting cold, Nina? Oh, you're okay. You're okay. Okay, let's pull the other card. You're okay. Do you want to sit in my lap? And as you go to your travels to enjoy, if you are traveling, please have a safe trip and enjoy this time with your family and friends celebrating whatever holidays you observe this week. And enjoy the time with your family. Okay, and what other card for Pisces? Right here. Universe, we are all just stardust. Number 31. When we're children, we can barely comprehend the vastness of our own lives, let alone the existence of other planets. It's not long before we learn we aren't the center of the universe. We are but specks of stardust in one of many but skies. However, we must all still do our part to take care of our own individual worlds, or else it throws everything else off balance. Make sure to keep balance in your life. Don't forget the big picture stuff. Recycle, don't litter, and give thanks. Isn't that a pretty card? Okay. Thank you so much, Pisces. I certainly appreciate your support of the channel. And please consider signing up for a reading, donating to the channel, sharing the channel with your friends. I certainly appreciate it. And thank you so much. Until next week, and have a safe holiday. Bye.